What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing absolutely fantastic, and today, as usual, we're gonna continue the book by Cicero on the ideal orator. It's gonna be the 65th part of the second book, so let's get started. Fear has similarly struck into people's hearts on the basis of dangers threatening either themselves or the community. Personal fear penetrates more deeply, but that which concerns the community should be treated so as to have a similar effect. The ways of dealing with hope, joy, and grief are exactly the same. But perhaps the most women emotion by far is envy, and no less effort is required in crushing than in exciting it. People are especially envious of their equals or inferiors when they feel they have been left behind, and resent that those others have reached such heights. But often people are also fiercely envious of their superiors, all the more so if they become intolerably boastful and use their preeminent status or fortune to overstep the bounds of fairness that apply to all alike. If such advantages are to be used as fuel for envy, the best course is to assert that they have not been acquired by virtue, and that they are, moreover, actually, the results of vice and wrongdoing. And in case they are more honorable and impressive than that, then we can still say that there are no merits that could outweigh the man's insolence and pride. To ally envy, on the other hand, we must maintain that a man's advantages have been acquired at the cost of great labor and great risks, and that his goal has not been to use them for his own benefit, but for that of others. If he seems to have won any glory for himself, we must say that he does not delight in it, even though it is not an unjust reward for the risk taken, and that he actually disregards and renounces it altogether. Also, most people are prone to envy, these vices being highly common and persistent, while the source of envy is the fortune of the preeminent and the prosperous. It is, therefore, absolutely necessary to ensure that the reputation of being so fortunate is minimized, and also that such a fortune, which is commonly imagined so outstanding, is seen to be inextricably bound up with hardships and misery. Next, pity is aroused if the listener can be induced, when other people's circumstances are lamented, to relate these to his own experience, either to the better experiences he has suffered or to those that he fears. In this way, when he looks upon someone else, he may often be reminded of himself. And while every case of human misery causes people pain, if it is described more fully, the affection and ruin of virtue are particularly distressing. Alright, guys, so we completed the other part of this great book, and we're going to continue tomorrow as usual. So thank you for joining me today in these reading sessions. See you tomorrow. Bye.